Hello and welcome to the Monster Painter. This time I'm taking a look at the Reaper Bones 6 expansion, the Green Griffin, and we're taking a trip to the inn. So, naturally, if we're going to get into the tavern, we are going to have to get into the box that contains the tavern. Bar scenes are a standard trope for RPGs, the place where many adventures begin and end, a natural place for a group of disparate player characters to meet, to hear the local rumors, and to put together a plan to defeat the big bad evil guy. Sure, it's a bit of a cliche, but it's a very useful cliche. Now, let's take a look at what kind of bar we get in this set. So, the heart of most taverns, inns, and dwellings in the medieval era or in the quasi-medieval eras are the hearth, and we get a dandy hearth at the Green Griffin, including a taxidermied griffin head and some beautiful stonework. But what good is the hearth without a fire? And look at that, we get a beautiful little translucent fire that's going to paint up really nice, and I think it'll be a very dramatic hearth once it's all done up. Very cool stuff. Adventurers or travelers, and on the weary road, the thing they look most forward to at the inn is probably some comfortable, cozy beds. All that time sleeping in a lean-to will make you really love these suckers. And we get two really nice beds with the Green Griffin. Great stuff. I can always use another bed. Of course, a tavern is going to need some booze, and this one is well stocked with some nice big old kegs. Nobody's gonna run dry tonight. And then we have this lovely kind of, I don't know, it's like the bar set. Some kegs, some jugs, some glasses, great stuff. Wonderful props, because you need props at the tavern. Of course, a complete tavern is going to require some tables, and we get two square tables and some really nice bench seating for those big parties that come in and want to have a good time. Lots of room. Nobody has to stand at the Green Griffin. Yep, we get lovely benches and great tables. This bar is really starting to look cool. Now, of course, not everybody wants to rub elbows with their companions while they are quaffing some delicious ale. And the Green Griffin gives us a whole bunch of little chairs. And the chairs, of course, are very useful. They can appear in all sorts of settings, not just at the tavern. And the Green Griffin gives us no less than 8 lovely chairs, perfect for sitting down and quaffing some beer. Now, all those chairs require some tables, and as well as the square tables, we get a couple round tables, and they look really good. Quite like them. Perfect tavern tables. This is where the players will sit when they plot their actions against the evil duke and whatnot. Great stuff. Of course, all this chattel is crucial to having a convincing inn, but you also need drunks. And the Green Griffin delivers us with these two seated drinkers. Seated miniatures are kind of an uncommon model, and it's always nice to have a couple of gentlemen sitting at the bar drinking, or rather sitting at a table drinking. And of course, if they're seated at a table, they need to have something on that table. And so the Green Griffin has provided us with a whole host of little gribblies, tankards, roasted boar, yum, some bread, of course you need the bread, a little basket of pastries by the looks of things. I work at a cheese shop, and so I know no trip to the tavern is quite complete without a cheese board. Yum, yum. Some more bottles. Holy mackerel, Reaper's really spoiling us with this set. But that's not all. Not only do we get a roasted pig, we also get a turkey and a pot of soup. Oh my, and of course, you gotta wash it down with something, right? And we get lots of that something. This is really fantastic. What a great set. So naturally, the tavern needs a bar. I mean, it wouldn't be a tavern without a bar, but why have one bar when you can have two bars? I don't know if I really needed two bars for my tavern, but the Green Griffin provides us with two, so I have two. Of course, what good is the bar without a barkeep? And we get a really dandy looking cynical barkeep just washing it, cleaning the cup. Great stuff. Of course, that barkeep's gonna need a little something on tap, naturally. We get a barrel that's tapped. But, of course, any tavern is only good as its waitstaff. And we get some awesome waitstaffs. A dwarven bar girl. A matronly dwarven bar girl. A couple of regular human bar girls. Fantastic. You're not going to have to wait too long for your food or your drink at the Green Griffin. They are fully and properly staffed. Now the Green Griffin is starting to look like a very full scene, but some extra drunks would help things out. And we've got ourselves a dwarf hitting the bottle kind of hard, and a couple of his human drinking buddies looking like they're having a cheerful good time. Lots of fun there. But you know, it's not a really fun good time unless there's some music. And we have the resident elven lute player making the scene and warming up the dreary night with some lovely tunes. This is fantastic. The bar is perfect. So obviously with adventurers coming in to get a pint and all the local rowdies, a good bar is going to need to maintain order, and so the Green Griffin has itself a big burly bouncer who's going to keep the party going, keep things calm, so everybody can have a good time. Now, surprisingly, we still get more stuff with the Green Griffin, including a little griffin. I believe he goes by the name Greyhawk, which is an homage to that wonderful old-timey Dungeons and Dragons setting from days gone by. Greyhawk is where I learned to first play Dungeons and Dragons, and so this is a fun little mascot for the tavern. But they also seem to have themselves an unlikely pet, a pet mimic. I guess he makes sure the coin stays with the bar and the thieves get eaten. You know, the kind of thing you need in a quasi-medieval tavern. Finally, this wonderful bar set contains some haunting stories of tragedy and lost love. Oh, so sad. And the bar itself may be haunted. Yes, indeed. Ghostly apparitions that visit the patrons in the middle of the night, or the ghosts of lost children. Probably showed up here trying to find his dad. Oh, so sad. Yep, a wonderful set for sure. I really like this, and my tavern is so fully kitted out. I am overjoyed, and I'm gonna have to start making some tavern scenes now. Well, there you have it. The Green Griffin has to be the most complete tavern I have ever run across, and I love this kind of stuff. It is a total delight, and I look forward to painting it up and getting these tables on the table. Now for the monster fight! Tonight's match features this well-dressed skeleton warrior. He is from the Last Reaper Kickstarter, and he's ready to fight versus this hard little stone. Another Reaper Bones 5 model, and this rocker is ready to take on all the mods. Who will win? Who knows? The old Bones! That's who! And there you have it. I think I have a pebble in my shoe. And the rock has defied death. Hello. I would just like to take a moment to thank my 2 members, Mark and Lauren. I really appreciate your contributions to this channel, and I would also like to remind everyone that if you too want to become a member, gaining access to a members exclusive monthly monster fight, just hit that button. Not only do you get a members exclusive monster fight, but I will send you a badger, possibly a honey badger, or maybe an American badger. If you're lucky, you'll get a Japanese badger. Doesn't that... What was that? You get digital badges with your membership. Oh, thank goodness. I don't know how I was going to capture all those badgers. I have to deal with my messy work table. Ye should like, comment, subscribe, share the video and move along, and ring the bell. Ring the bell!